Hey kids, welcome back to Kids Church at Home. So kids, are you ready, excited, energized for all the fun activities we're going to do today? Really? Well, me too. Oh, okay, but before we start, kids, did you ever have an experience where you had a hard time deciding? Like this. What should I do? My mom said I should eat vegetables because it's healthy for me. Well, you could always eat candy. What? Eat candy? Eat candy. I don't know what to do. I need wisdom. Well then, kids, for today, our topic will be about someone who's also faced this kind of difficulty, where he had to decide whether or not he should commit to what he is doing. And the best part is, this topic also includes yummy food. The only question now, kids, is are you ready to worship God now? Yes? Well, so am I. So now we proceed to enjoying and worshiping God.
He is a great God. He is an awesome, wonderful God. Mighty in power, author of wisdom, better than life. Our God who sits on the throne, He will reign forevermore, and His kingdom will never end. Come on, let's worship the Lord. Every tribe confessing He's King as we worship the name of Jesus. We will lift up our hands. We will rise and take a stand, 'cause He is a great God. He is an awesome, wonderful God. Mighty in power, author of wisdom, better than life.
from Judah's family, and a king's future servant still in training. My friends and I were chosen for education of a strong, clever, and cultured foundation. The king himself sends us all kinds of food. It's special, fine meats, and wine too. Yet I am certain God ordered me. None of this food is rightful to eat. Now on this day I face a dilemma. Those by my side are filled with terror. If a man disobeys the king's instruction, he surely invites his own destruction. But if punishment is what it takes not to be defiled, then I'll step out in faith because I am his child. Countless times, oh Lord, you have been faithful to me. Even at this time when my future is a mystery, I stand strong knowing that you will not abandon your servant, your son, the one you have commanded. I choose to stand with the God who loves me, to stand in righteousness, faith, and loyalty.
I saw you step forward with a mighty courage, excusing yourself from food that can nourish. I caught a glimpse of fear in your eyes and a pinch of doubt in your heart underlies. Nonetheless, you have set aside any and all misgivings and pride in the midst of all the lies that you hear. I know that you know I am still near, my son. I will never forsake you. I am about to show you something new. As you spoke, your eyes, they glisten. You taught thankfully the king's men listen. You demanded from them a 10-day test, only veggies and water at your request. By the end of 10 days, they took a measure. Clearly you and your friends look way better. Now the king and his men are impressed. Your faith was a marvel, worn like a vest. Integrity to God was your code of honor. Now let me show you something, little warrior, for the choice that you made. This is your reward of knowledge and wisdom. You will be a steward. You were faithful to me, true and true, and I will forever be faithful to you.
Hello kids! This is Teacher Laika. It's so nice to see you all once again. How are you? Did you have a good week? Oh really? That's so amazing! Are you excited for today's story? Because I am. I'm very excited to tell you a story today. But before that, let's have a quick game. Shall we? Game? Okay, let's start! Ta-da! I have here 2 boxes, and each box has a surprise inside. If I ask you to pick just one box, what would it be? This one? Or this one? Are you sure you want this box? Don't you want this box instead? Can you hear it? It has an interesting sound. And this box? It seems quite heavy. It seems that you're having a hard time choosing which box it is. Well, not Daniel. In his time, he is serving the most powerful king. But when the king told him to do something that he knew would displease God, he made a firm decision. Now, let me get in my backpack my Bible and let's dive into Daniel's story. The kingdom of Judah had been disobedient to God, so God allowed another nation to defeat them. That nation was Babylon. When Judah was defeated, King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon ordered that the smartest and most handsome young men of Judah were to be brought to Babylon and trained to serve the king. Among those chosen were Daniel and his friends, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Nebuchadnezzar wanted to change the boys to become Babylonians. Oh no! They were taught all the things Babylonians knew and were even given new names that were about Babylonians' god. The king also wanted to change their eating habits, so they were given food and drinks from the king's table. So, what do you think are those food from the king's table? I have my backpack here and I'll show you what are those food. Okay? For me, these are the food. I think canned food or processed food. Century tuna. I think there's also a ready-to-make pancake. I think there's chocolate hot choco. But the boys did not want to eat it. The king's food had been offered to other gods, and there were certain foods that God had told Jews not to eat. Daniel and his friends wanted to obey God rather than King Nebuchadnezzar. They struck a deal with the Babylonian official taking care of them. Daniel said to him, "Please, test us for 10 days. Give us nothing but vegetables to eat and give us only water to drink." Who wants vegetables? Do you like vegetables? I think I have also vegetables from my backpack. You wanna see it? Okay, I'll show you. Backpack, backpack. Can you say it with me? Backpack! Okay, so let's see. Some of my favorite vegetables are here. And one of those are squash. Do you eat this? Very good. And the other one is, it's long and color violet. An eggplant! Woo! Oh, also this is one of my favorite. Do you know what is this? Can you guess? Yeah, that's right. This is sayote. What's sayote in English? Ano sayote? Well, that's your homework. Ask your mom or your dad. And then Daniel said, "Then compare us with the young men who eat the king's food. See how we look. After that, do what you want to." The official agreed and he tested them for 10 days. After 10 days, Daniel and his friends looked healthy and well-fed. They even looked better than the other boys who ate the king's special food. From that time on, they were only given vegetables and were not forced to eat the king's food. Hola! Okay, did you learn from the story, kids? Very good! King Nebuchadnezzar was powerful, but Daniel and his friends chose to obey God. They were firm in their decisions to remain loyal to God. And God showed to them His faithfulness by making them better than others and giving them high positions in the government. You see, when you choose to obey God in difficult situations, you will be rewarded. So let's choose to obey God even in difficult situations. I can tell that you want to talk some more about this topic. So, I have questions for you. The first one is, what nation defeated the kingdom of Judah? What nation defeated the kingdom of Judah? Babylon, right? That's right, kids. The second question, who were the young Jewish men that King Nebuchadnezzar took to Babylon to train to serve him? Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. That's right! You are so awesome, kids! What did Daniel and his friends refuse to do in Babylon? Why? They refused to eat the food from the king's table because Daniel and his friends wanted to obey God. Right? Very good, kids. Like Daniel and his friends, you are firm in your decisions and you want to obey God. Right? Very good. That's it for today, kids. Because we enjoy our story for today, let's have a high five. See you next week. Adios.
Wow! Imagine if you were Daniel. Water or fruit juice? Vegetables or fried chicken? It must have been a really hard decision for Daniel to make because the king offered him such tempting food. You know what? Daniel chose to stand on the word of God and pray for wisdom to help him make the right decision. Hi kids! I'm Teacher Sel. To help us remember our lesson as we go through the book of Daniel, let's go to our Bible point. I will seek God always. Can you say that with me? I will seek God always. Fantastic! Now, let's do it with some actions. I will seek God always. Your turn. I will seek God always. Awesome! Now, for our memory verse, let's go to the book of Proverbs in chapter 21, verse 21, which says, "He who pursues righteousness and loyalty finds life, righteousness, and honor." Let's say it together. He who pursues righteousness and loyalty finds life, righteousness, and honor. Fantastic job, kids! But don't go yet, because up next we will be having our arts and crafts.
Hello kids! My name is Teacher Ark and I'll be the one to help you do our crafts for today.
And today we are going to do a 3D paper vegetables. And here are the materials that we need to create it. So we need colored papers, scissors, a glue, a pencil, or a colored marker. So first, we need to have the colored papers be folded in half, okay? You just have to follow me. And then we need to create a pattern of a vegetable. There we have it. And then this is now the time that you'll need the help of your parents, because we are going to cut out half of the shape of a vegetable. There you go, guys. And you need to do it again with the other papers, okay? So we will end up having these 5 pieces of pattern. Okay? Now the next step is we will have to stick them together using the glue. You just have to follow me, okay? you will end up having this 3D paper vegetable. Wow, it's that easy, right? And you would also want to put a twig and a leaf. So you just have to create a pattern again.
Okay, kids, I'm so excited to see the paper vegetable that you made. So can you show it to me, please? Wow, that looks so awesome. You did great. So kids, let our craft for today remind you of the time that Daniel ate the vegetables and not the food that had been offered to other gods. And also, Daniel was so firm in his decision to honor God rather than the king. And lastly, I want to remind you to eat your vegetables too, okay? See you next time!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
Wasn't that great, kids? So, kids, did you enjoy today's session? Me too! That's so great! Kids, did you have fun making crafts? How about listening to the story? How about the praise and worship dances? Did you enjoy them? You did? That's great! So did I! So kids, I really hope that you continue to participate in the future so that you may continue to honor God in everything that you do and show your love and worship to Him. So now kids, in situations like earlier today, I now know what to do. I'll always remember to honor God in every decision I make and to commit to things that I am supposed to do. Kids, don't forget to be kind to everyone. Stay safe. Alright, bye kids. See you next Sunday.